How you going, Trinidad family? Shout out to Carapichaima Orangefield Road. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the airport right now, get on a plane, and fly over to Trinidad, and we're all gonna go Lyman. How about that? Oh, it's been so many years since I visited Trinidad. And I have many sweet memories, lots of sweet memories from growing up and coming over to visit. The first time I came to Trinidad, I was little, I was really young, but I even have memories from that time. I remember Aji and Tanti Suk would dress me up in a dhoti and take me to Hindu temple. Oh, and I love the parsad. Oh, they give it in like a brown paper bag and it would have raisins. Oh, it was so good. I love that. And Uncle Bao, Tanti Suk's first husband, he used to drive a truck. And he would come home from work and say, "Come on, Rajan, let's go for a ride." And I was so tiny, I would just stand up right next to him while he was driving, holding onto his shoulder, and he'd be riding me down the road. So Aji had a big prayers for Mom and I when we came the first time. And oh my God, it seemed like the whole village came. It was so many people under the house. And I can't believe I did this. The pundit was saying the prayers. And I saw a roach and I freaked out. I started screaming and crying and trying to climb up on Mom. I know she was so embarrassed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and I even remember feeling so sad when it was time for Mom and I to come back to America. We were on the plane, and at that time, the airport had the waving gallery on the top, and I was looking out at Aji and the rest of the family. They were waving at me, and I turned to Mom. I looked up at her, and I said, "I'm sad. I don't want to leave." And she said, "I know." She said, "Don't worry. We'll come back and visit again real soon." And those memories just feel like it was just yesterday. I see it so vivid in my mind, you know? And so this always freaked me out. I was like, oh my God, are we related to everyone in the village? And even Kashmira would say the same thing. Dad would be like, "That's your cousin, that's your cousin, that's family, that's family." And I would be like looking at Mom like, is everyone related? But it makes sense because my Aji was Aji Puna Aji. And she had, it was like 6 or 7 sisters, including Puna Aji. So it was like 6 or 7 of them. They all married and most of them had children. So it would make sense that a lot of us in the village would be related. And there was a lot of cousins and cousins and cousins and cousins. Cousin action. Oh my goodness. So we would come from the airport and we'd be on the highway. We'd turn onto a road. I don't remember the name of that road, but I know when we curved around, it would turn into Orangefield Road. And the first house was Pundit Krishna's house. And then we would be riding towards Aji's house, and you'd see the Hindu prayer flags in front of the different homes. And if we passed Aji's house, it kept going. We'd get to Jerry Junction by the Savannah. And then if we kept going, it would turn into Waterloo Road. And then you'd go to the end, and then, of course, you'd get to the beautiful Hindu temple on the ocean. And see, I remember. So, yeah, I don't know if it's the same way, but I remember when we would go, people being so hospitable. I mean, we go to different family and friends' houses and, you know, they pull out all this food for you to eat and drinks and, oh my gosh, and don't say no. Oh my God, eat now, eat now. No, you gotta eat. Come on, take something. And like if we went to 2, 3 houses, by the time you get to the last one, you're so full and they're insisting that you must eat something. So hospitable, such hospitality. I don't know if it's the same, but that's what I remember. Oh my goodness. I tell you, it's just like the memories. So food. Speaking of food. Oh my God. Oh, the hops bread. I love hops bread, and especially when it was freshly baked out of the oven. It was so good. And then it was, of course, doubles. One time, Mom and Auntie Sook and we were in Chaguanas. And I was cranky, I was crying and irritable. I don't know what was wrong with me. And Auntie Sook ran to the doubles guy and got a double. And she came over and said, here, to quiet me down. Yeah, and then bake and shark or shark and bake. Oh, put a little pepper sauce. Delicious. Currant roll. Oh, Hindu prayer food. Oh my God, the pumpkin, mango takari. Oh, and let me tell you, the vegetables, the way they're prepared with all the seasoning, you don't even miss meat. It tastes so good. And the roasted corn on the side of the road. I mean, I could go on and on about all the delicious food. My mouth is watering. Oh my God, I'm getting hungry. So lots of fun times. We would go to Point Fortin to family, to the beach there. And then we'd go to Manzalina. I think that's how you say it, Manzalina Beach. Remember the song? And when you go to Manzalina, you will get the chip water. Maria, yeah, Maria, yeah, Maria, mi corazón. Oh God, the music is coming back to me. Remember, every time I pass you by, you're grinding masala. Every time I pass you by, you're grinding masala. Oh my God. And, kaise bani, kaise bani, kaise bani, kaise bani, palori bena chatani, kaise bani, palori bena chatani, kaise bani. Oh God, and give me the ting, the doctor order me. Give me the ting, hey. Oh, and this one. Chanja picha balama, chanja dia, chanja picha mehela. Indalage kahale soye dena. Indalage kahale soye dena. Chanja picha balama. Oh my God. Hey, listen, the Trini blood runs deep, honey. I can whine. Roll it, gal, roll it, gal. I know how to whine good. So, yeah, most of those songs, except for the last one, actually, all of the songs, except for the last one's a little not so old, but the rest of them are really old songs, old music. But it's amazing how a song will take you back to a time in your life. And I remember that music from growing up and coming over to Trinidad to visit. So lots of fun times. Family, food, fun. Oh my God, the 3 F's. So I don't know if I'll ever come back to visit Trinidad. Honestly, I worry because I'm transgender and I don't know how things would be. I would think, you family would look out for me, at least most of you would look out for me and, make sure I'm okay. But just, when I think about maneuvering through the country, I wonder how people would treat me. And, I do worry for my safety. So I guess only time will tell. God only knows if I'll ever come back again to visit, go back to visit. But one thing's for sure, I have, so many sweet, sweet memories. So many sweet, sweet memories in my heart. I'm sorry, but it's just, Anyway, I just want to say, I want to send loving vibes to all of you over there, and I wish you all love and happiness, peace, good health, prosperity, and many wonderful blessings. Take care. Namaste.